Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Not So Good Advice. For me, the host, Lou Bloom, gives you, the beautiful people, not so good advice. This is episode 43, and you're spending it with me. Yes, I know. I do appreciate it so much because we're all busy people. We got things to do, and, well, I'm just happy and I'm honored that you're spending the time with me. Okay? So, like always, like, comment, subscribe, send an email, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. We want to know if you have any questions, any comments, concerns. If you need advice, that's the whole point of the show. Okay, like always, this is not legal advice, nor is it professional advice. This is strictly for comedic purposes and entertainment only. You shouldn't be taking this literal. And also, safe space, okay? You can send me anything. We're judging, but out of love. I say that all the time. And also, lastly, whatever comes out of this beautiful mouth, don't believe it, okay? This is just entertainment. You guys really shouldn't be watching this. You shouldn't even be listening. I shouldn't even be making these videos. For real, I really shouldn't. But, hey, someone got to pay the bills, right? Bills will be paid. Okay, let's go without further ado. Let's go without further ado. This first one goes, giving back. Lou Bloom. Sexy Lou Bloom. I need a help from you. A woman saved my life this morning when I was choking. I want to find a way to give her a gift. I was choking outside of a Starbucks in a parking lot. I jumped out of my car to signal to anyone around that I couldn't breathe. A woman came over and performed the Heimlich maneuver to get the food to come out. I was shaken up and out of breath for a few minutes. Afterwards, the most I got was her first name. She drove away. What can I do? Wow, that's awesome. Damn, bro, you didn't get on your knees and say, I owe you my life. You didn't say that? My life is yours. I could never repay you. You didn't say that? I went back to the Starbucks and apparently she is a regular. They even knew her name without me telling them. I bought a gift card and left for them to give her, and left it for them to give her. They are familiar with the situation and checked on me to make sure I was doing better. Thank you, Lou Bloom. There are truly some wonderful people in this world. Yes, that's true. That is so true. There's a lot of beautiful, wonderful, amazing people, but life is a balance. So just like how there's amazing, beautiful people in this world, there's also very shitty ones. But we're not here to focus on the shitty ones. We're here to focus on people like me and you, and that's beautiful people. So that's amazing. I wonder if you walked into that Starbucks were they like, hey, were you just choking outside? Hey, did you almost die out there? You walk in and like, hey, damn. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That's kind of like random. It's beautiful. It's exciting. It's sexy, and it's also refreshing. And it's feels good to know that there's women out there that will. I wonder if she was beautiful. Was she good looking? Imagine that. You probably fell in love with her, choking, thinking you're about to die, and not a man comes to the rescue. A woman, a strong woman comes to the rescue, and just takes you away from death itself, from the Grim Reaper, and gives you that spark of life again. Hey, remember, the woman gave you life. Woman would take it away. So, I don't know how old you are. I don't know how much money you got. But if I was you, I would try. I don't know. Write. Don't make things weird, but write a poem. Like write a poem and a beautiful letter. Save up $250, $500 if you really want to show her you care. $500, which it's a lot of money, but it's also not a lot of money. If you really care about someone, $500. Hell yeah. Put it in a nice envelope. Bring her flowers. Whatever. Try not to make it weird though. But just like, how is she gonna save your life? Get in the car and say, see ya. Just drive off. That's crazy. She's a badass. She is a badass. That's pretty cool. yes, bring some flowers, try to save up some money, put it in a card, write her a beautiful poem that is saying that what she did was just heroic and noble, honorable, and that you could never repay her for what she did, and it's just, I mean, just talk to the Starbucks people and be like, hey, when is she gonna come back? Here, give her this. I don't know. I'd go every day, drop off flowers, and just see if she's there, and see if they're gonna be there, and like, because that's, you almost died in a parking lot because you choked on a damn egg and cheese, shitty egg and cheese from Starbucks. We know how they microwave the heck out of their food. We know how shitty the Starbucks food is. Coffee's not that good either. It's just a bunch of sweet shit. But like, you almost died in a Starbucks parking lot eating a bacon, egg and cheese ham sandwich, a shitty one too. So, yeah, I think she deserves it. Next question. This one goes, she hit me, I'm a 22-year-old guy, and she's a 22-year-old female. Okay, that's interesting. This one goes, hey, I'm 22 and she's 22. We had a problematic relationship for the last 7 months, and in my birthday we had a fight and she hit me. This happened 2 weeks ago. I did everything she wants. I tried my best to become the man she wants, and she did this. Later on, I said I want to end things between us, but she cried and promised me she will be better, and I told her I need some time alone. I can't get over the fact that she hit me. I don't know what to do. I love her, but I can't be with an abuser. I get beat up quite frequently in my childhood, and she knows that. How can I break up? Wow, that's unfortunate. A lot of people think, okay, let's just cut the shit. Okay, I believe it. Maybe most of the time. Okay, I don't know if it's most of the time, but men hit women. That's horrible. That's not good, and we need to do better as men in this world. Okay, but like, women do that shit too. Women do that shit too. It's just, it's not as reported because there's a stigma. Because it's like, come on, bro, you let your girlfriend hit you up, beat you up. You let your girlfriend, you're reporting yourself with the police because your girl hit you. Haha. It is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But also, what are you gonna do? Hit her back? No. Then you're fighting a girl and the woman you love, a relationship. You're in a relationship with her. No, that's not true. It's not good. I say this all the time, no matter what. Okay. Whoever hits who in a relationship, if the guy hits the girl, if the girl hits the guy, and I'm not talking about like a dumb little slap, like a play fight, no, whatever. I'm talking about like it kind of hurt, or it was a nasty, like a nasty thing. You guys need to separate. You guys can't be together. It's the whole relationship is just tarnished. You can't be together like that, because in relationships you don't hate each other. You don't. You know, and it's weird because when you involve sex and love and just pure emotion and just excitement and all that, and then like it can turn ugly, really ugly. I've never been in a relationship like that, never have, but I like to make jokes. I like friendly banter. Okay, I believe in sticks and stones. I believe in that shit. So, you know, I haven't been in too many relationships, but I've been in one. I remember very, very early on. We were in a relationship. I would say something dumb, something she didn't like. She would punch me, not in the face, maybe the arm or the chest. Punch my shit. And I remember I tell her right away, hey, don't do that. I don't like being punched. I don't like being touched like that. Don't do that. Like a fucking child. Tell her straight up. Because no one needs to be getting hit like that. Especially me, like a guy, you hit me. Sometimes my reaction, no, it is my reaction, is to just, that's my reaction. I'm going to hit you back. What the heck? And then, you know, what, I'm going to hit my girl? No, never do that. It doesn't work like that. So, she was also Latina. So, It's, that's a standard protocol for them. But yeah, so like I just cut that shit out real quick, and I was very honest and sincere with her. I really was. I was like, hey, I don't like to get hit like that. I don't like to be touched like that. Like, just don't do that. Like, and if you're gonna do that, we can't be together. That's just. And it was like once, twice, and then it never happened again. I admit that. But like, some people they don't know, they don't learn. They think if you say a joke or if noises comes out of your mouth, those are grounds to attack someone or hurt someone physically. That's not how it is at all. It's just not like that. That's not how the world works. It's not how the world works. It's horrible. It's dumb. It's childish, and that's like you need to control your shit. So my advice to you, okay, is just depending on how bad she hit you. I'm guessing it was pretty bad. Yeah, just you can't be together. Just tell her I need some time, and leave for a couple weeks. If you really want, leave for a couple weeks. Tell her, hey, I thought about a lot of things. I can't be in a relationship where people hit me or touch me like that. If you really care about me, maybe we can make things work. And the second something like that happens again, don't even say anything. Just leave. Just leave. She's probably used to that shit. She probably grew up with brothers fighting each other. Probably grew up with sisters fighting each other. Probably has a mom that used to beat the shit out of her or something. Which still isn't right. It's not right. But that's the truth. That is the truth. That's my advice on that one. Next question. Do you think talking to miserable people makes you miserable too? Hey Lou Bloom. Hey Lucky Louie Bloom. I feel like when we talk to people who are pathetically miserable, we start to catch those energies too. We feel frustrated too. Since we can't really help anyone who doesn't want to be helped, and he tries to blame us for trying to help him. Okay. Whatever that means. Okay. Yes. I believe in energies. And if you talk to someone and they're always miserable, and they're always down bad, and their life is always shitty, it brings down your energy too. They're like energy vampires. They suck you off. And the energy all out of you. They suck it off. They suck it out of you. It's true. They suck it out of you. That's what I think. So, and I'm guilty of this too. There's been times where I've been through life, and it's not that fun. Sometimes it can be shitty. Sometimes it could be sad, and it could just not be cool. So, yeah, I've been there and I've been like quiet. I remember someone I was in a relationship with, she would tell me, your energy sucks. Why is you're just draining my energy? And sometimes I couldn't help it because life is hard. Life does, like, just, it gets tough. Life gets tough. And what are you going to do about it? Sometimes you can't do nothing. Just sit there and feel it all. Some people can't feel it all. I don't know. It's true. There's vampire energy suckers, energy vampires, and they'll suck that shit out of you. And just like, have you ever had a shitty job, and you know it's shitty, but you gotta work it because you need money. You need to do something. So you're working that shitty job, and then there's someone there that just is a fucking miserable piece of mierda. Like, someone who's just a miserable, just, oh God, get him away from me. I learned how to have good energy now, because when you do good things, and you do what you're supposed to do, make a little money, chase your goals, your passions, and then bam, you actually get results, you get good energy. For real, you do. Give out good energy, and you'll get it back. But like, I work with people just like I have before. They're old, they're miserable, they smoke cigarettes all day, every day. They eat like shit, they look like shit, they're balding, They don't like just there's nothing good about them. They're miserable and they feel like shit. Probably because their life choices and everything they do every day. If you eat good, if you work out and you're healthy, and you watch positive shit and you put out that positive energy, it's gonna come back to you. You're gonna feel good. But if you don't, it's gonna do the opposite. You're gonna feel like shit. And that's the worst thing. Like, don't you ever work somewhere. It's a shitty job. We all know it's shitty. But like what's worse than a shitty job is working a shitty job and having a shitty coworker walk in there and just talk shit and like let everyone know how shitty it is and just not even just bring everyone down. Like, that's horrible. Get them away from me. Another little advice I can give you on that is if you're dating a girl, if you have a girlfriend, don't be an energy sucker. They'll take that shit. They'll pick up on it good, real quick. Especially if she's a high energy, good energy, and you're like trying to bring her down. Sometimes she can bring you up, but if she's high energy, good energy, and you're all like, oh, I got bad grades. Oh, I don't feel good. I look like shit. I'm fat again. Oh, I'm not saving money. I hate my job. If you're doing that, she's gonna pick up on that and be like, ugh, get away from me. She's not gonna like that. So, I learned my lesson. Don't do that. If you're with the girl, anything out of your mouth should be positive and good. So every time she's with you, she was like, damn, I like him. Wow, he's really nice. He's sweet and he's positive and it makes me want to be good and positive too. But if you saying bad shit, negative shit no one wants to hear, opposite's gonna happen. Okay, next question. This goes. Okay, here it goes. Men, can we cry in front of our wife or girlfriend? Oh, this is a good one. Super good one right here. Me personally, I've done it, but I heard that women lose attraction or view you as less of a man because of it. In my personal experience, I haven't felt that, or I'm not noticing it yet, lol. But, what are your thoughts on this, Louis Armstrong Bloom? Should we hold on to and thug it out alone? Am I cooked if I already did? Let me know. Okay, I'll definitely let you know on this one. Okay? If you want to roll the dice, if you're feeling lucky, if you want to get a 45 Magnum, take a bottle of bullets, except for one slug, throw it in there, and just and point it up to your relationship and pull the trigger. If you want to do that, cry in front of your girlfriend. If you look, no. The answer is no. Don't cry in front of your girlfriend. Don't cry in front of your wife. Don't do that. Just don't. Trust me, don't. Because it's not the quickest way, but the solid way, the slow and steady way of losing a girlfriend or a wife, cry in front of her. Don't you ever, motherfucker, ever, no matter what, cry in front of your significant other or your girlfriend. You should never do that. And I mean never, ever, never. Don't do that shit. Don't. The only reason you should be crying in front of your girl is if your mom dies. And I'll die on that hill with your mom. We'll both die there. Dead. Because, and I know some people don't believe me. Some people are going to think otherwise. Some people are going to think, no, what are you talking about? She wants me to be emotional. She wants me to be open emotionally. No, she wants me to give out my feelings and put it out there. Yes, of course, she wants you to do that. She wants you to do that. She wants you to take the bait. She wants you to take the bait Why? So she could line you up, bring it up to the freaking top of the water, take that hook off, and be like, "Whoa, look at this fish," and gut you, saute you, fillet you. Trust me, it's just what they do. She doesn't know what she's doing, but she knows she wants you to be emotional. And when you're emotional, she rejects it. And she kind of low-key will look less of you. It's just not supposed to happen, trust me. It's just not supposed to happen, trust me. It's not. You're supposed to be the rock, the anchor, the solid, strong, not an asshole, but solid, stern, just no funny business. Just solid and like dependable. And always there. Never moving. You're supposed to be the rock. And if you're lucky, you'll be the piece of gold, the heavy piece of gold. If you're lucky, that's what you want to do. Because when the world's ending, when she's emotional, when your kids are just bitching and moaning, being all, and the fucking dog's barking, and her sister, her cousin, your sister, whatever, your mother-in-law, acting all crazy, who is she going to look to? Who is she going to look to that's dependable, solid, not moving, that's always there when they need her? That's always there during the storm, so she can tie down that boat, get the boat rope, it's tied down, and it's not going to move. You, the rock. Okay? That's what I think. Never, ever cry. Never cry. Never cry. If you want, cry to your homies. Cry to your dad. Cry to your brothers. Cry to your friends. Straight up. Real shit. Call your friends, your homeboys, your day ones, or whatever. Coworkers. Hey man, been going through something. I just really want to talk, man. Like I'm not feeling good. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little like emotional right now. And if the real ones, they'll go. They'll go drink a beer with you and you cry. But not in front of her. Not in front of her. Sadly. But that's just okay. That's what we're meant to be. That's what we're meant. That's how God made us. That's how God made us. So, that's my advice on that. Next one. Never held the job as 28 years old and lack of direction in life. I feel so ashamed to admit it. The fact that I never held a job in my entire life. I turned 28 yesterday, and for the last time, I think 6 years or so, I'm just a homebody. I'm isolated in the house doing nothing but worrying and worrying. Wow. Lacking clarity and direction in my life. Not only I have not overcome my past fears, I'm feeling this paralysis for the future. Sorry, I'm fucking inbred. I'm sorry. I read crazy. I'm feeling this paralysis for the future. My family is tired of me, and I feel this burden. Like, how am I eating their food and sleeping when they are working every day and put food on the table? Especially this few years have been a struggle. Few years? A few months, but years? Come on, bro. For many people, since the cost of living has increased, a ton of layoffs happened. Every day I tell myself just to go to college, just to get a side job and learn skills online. Hopefully you'll crack the code to success, but I lack practical skills of communication as I'm dealing with low self-esteem, fear, anxiety, and self-doubts. I've never read one book. I never read one book in my life about self-improvement. Watching videos after videos, self-improvement feels like a waste of time. But all I keep hearing in my head is just get up and do something. Just take action. Bro, you're 28. You're 28. Hold on. You're 28, bro? Bro, you're 28? Dude, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force, bro. Can't do the Marines anymore. Sorry, brother. Can't do the Marines. But, bro, go to the military, dog. What the flip are you doing? If that's how you really feel, like seriously feel, go to the military. If that's how you really feel, and you haven't held down a job for 6 years, what's wrong with you? That's crazy. Do you not feel like? Do you not feel the desperation? Like, dude, who are your parents? How were you raised? Where's your dad? Was he cool? Is he cool with you just chilling for 6 years, not doing shit? Oh man, times have changed. Jobs are different now. Economy's way just shit. Workforce is shit. But we're adaptive creatures, bro. We're supposed to adapt. We're supposed to do something, and like that the whole point of life. Everyone in this world, we're just trying to figure it out. That's the whole point. We're all trying to figure it out. And then you see people that play basketball in the NBA. You see people that start, what's that, Amazon, like Jeff Bezos. You see people like that just, Mr. Beast becomes a beast on YouTube. You see people like, I don't know, fucking, literally, David Goggins in the military. You see people like, who? Join Dancing with the Stars? I don't know. Comedians? Whatever it is. Whatever it is. They figured it out. That's all that it happened. They just figured it out. No one showed them the road. They just took that step. And that's what you have to do. Take the step. You have to figure it out. Sharpen your claws and your teeth. Fucking go out there. Go out there and get it. And, I mean, that's my advice to you. If your life is really that miserable, that crazy, you're feeling like that, join the military. Join the military. As long as you pass the physical and the written exams, who cares what you're going to do? You just need to do something at this point if you're feeling like that. Join the military. It's going to teach you how to be responsible, teach you how to be dependable, a man, teach you how to fucking cook for yourself and like all that shit. And your parents are probably going to be like, wow, like, he's doing something. Yay, my son. And honestly, who knows? I think sometimes the best stories happen to when people are sometimes doing the worst. Or like in this weird position where it's just building up, building up, building up, and then poof, something happens. It's either good or it's gonna bad. It's gonna be bad. So hopefully it's really good, a really positive pop off, and that's gonna be like you maybe join the military, make some friends, realize that there's more to life, and you actually aren't too bad at the military, and you can take orders, and you're gonna move up the ranks, and you're gonna start finding it enjoyable. Who knows? Maybe you'll do more than 4 years. Maybe you'll retire, have a sick ass pension, and then come back and you're still pretty young, not even 30. So that's my advice to that one. But you need to do something now. That's like you can't really have a vision or too much right now at all. So you're lucky if you have a vision and a path where to go, but you just need to take that step. And if you fall in the water, you swim, you get back up. And if you take that step and there's a stone there, then you're safe for now. Take that other step. There's a stone there, take that other step. A stone there, and then now you're fucking walking your own path. That's just how it goes. Next question. Is there seriously anything wrong with staying a virgin if I don't care about having a relationship? Hey, lusty Louis Bloom. Like people view being a virgin as being a loser. Once you're past a certain age, I'm 19, so I'm not sure that it looks down on quite yet, but I'm also kind of content to just stay with this way. I've been doing doing it myself for years, and I'm content. What do you mean doing it yourself? What do you? Okay, and I've been content to keep doing it. I don't obsess over it during the day. It's just something I've done 5 to 7 nights a week for a few years. Whoa, 5 to 7 nights a week, dude. That's every day. There's 7 days in a week. You're doing it all day, every day. Is there really anything wrong with that? Am I the only one who feels that way? In my view, it protects me from a lot of harm. Okay. I can't get pregnant. Can't get STDs. Oh, you're a girl? Oh, I can't get pregnant. Oh, you're a lady. Okay. Can't get STDs. Can't get cheated on. Can't get my heart broken. Oh, yeah, you can. Is there really anything so wrong with being a virgin? I mean, nuns do it, except they don't have sexual fantasies at night like I do, but still. I think it's different as a girl than a guy. So there's not a lot of virgins nowadays, so honestly, that is honorable in a lot of ways. And, well, I can't say much about a girl virgin, but you could just, I mean, if you want, you could just try to find a nice guy that maybe he's a virgin too, or someone you think that like you really vibe with, and you can go out and date, and maybe fall in love with, and someone that's good, maybe someone religious, I don't know, that is maybe virgin or isn't like a man whore totally, and just be a good girl to him, potential wife, and something like that. It's just you don't want to lose it to like a complete scumbag asshole. You don't want to do that. You don't want to get tricked and played, because there's real pieces of shit out there. You don't want to do that. When I look back on how I lost it, it wasn't this amazing, magical, memorable moment. No, but I am so glad. I am so glad, so happy that I look back on that day or that night. I look back, and I'm so glad it wasn't a Tijuana hooker. I'm so glad it wasn't some hoe. It wasn't the biggest hoe in high school. I'm so glad it wasn't some weirdo, and it was actually a pretty nice, decent, young lady. For real, I look back and I'm just, thank you. I literally look back. So, depending on how you want to do it, I think it's indifferent. It's weird as a lady. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. As a young woman, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially still in your teens. Nothing really that wrong with that, to be honest. Especially nowadays. Nowadays, the world is dark. It is just nasty out there. And you're right. You can't get pregnant. You can't get STDs. So you're right. I mean, you still can get something. You still can get something going on, but you're pretty much safe for the most part. And I would just say if it's gonna happen, make sure you have a real nice, sweet dude that is not a douchebag or a man whore. Someone that you could just look back and be like, if I was to get pregnant, he would definitely like be a good father or a good guy. If I was to get married, I think he would definitely, maybe something like that. If I was to lose it to him, and then 5 years later down the line we're not together, I can look back and be like, yeah, that was nice, it was special. I'm glad it was him. That's my advice to that. That's my straight up advice to that. So, let's see if I got time for one more. Fuck it, I think I got time for one more. Let's see. Okay, best dating advice I ever got. Don't chase people. If they like you, you'll know. If they don't, you'll be confused. Simple as that. Ooh. Best dating advice. Well, let's just end on that. Best dating advice. Don't chase people. If they like you, you'll know. If they don't, you'll be confused. That's pretty solid advice. I believe that. Not 100%, because some people want to keep the ladies or the men. Some people just want to keep people in limbo. That's their whole plan. But if they like you, you're definitely not going to be confused if they like you. And if you like them, you don't want them to be confused either. So, like, comment, subscribe, notsogoodadvice19@gmail.com. Send an email, send a question, send comments. We're dying to know what happened to you. You liked the episode? Do you not? Do you want to see Dr. Love again? Do you want to see Santa Claus, Saint Nick, Papa Noel? Do you want to see him come back again? Do you want to see a cowboy? Do you want to see who? I don't know. Do you want to see the Elfman? Who knows? Do you want to see someone? Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. More of these are coming in, okay? We need some more, what's the word? Reciprocation with this right now, because, you know, I'm getting a little bit of reach, but help me, baby boys and girls. Help me boost my shit up. Okay, Lou Bloom, not so good advice. Catch you guys later.